Brings to mind a note that B of A writes this morning. Savita Subramanian, David, says Biden is, quote, likely to use the health of the people and the economy rather than the U.S. stock market as a barometer of success. His administration is so far focused on correcting inequities across income, race, and gender. They go on to say that historically, at least, that has benefited discount over luxury, which we'll keep in mind through a stock lens. But to Elon's earlier point, it is going to raise some criticism that, for example, all that state and local money will go to help cities that certain jurisdictions will argue have been mismanaged over time and made poor decisions.
Yeah, that was an argument. We heard it many times. The Republicans certainly calling out what they call the blue states and saying that. Unclear if that's the case, but $350 billion, a lot of money. I think tax revenues have come in at a higher level than many had anticipated they would, certainly even in states like California and surprisingly New York. But, Carl, we'll have to see. You know, overall, though, and you track this, I mean, these GDP estimates that we're starting to get for 2021 are pretty significant. Oof. I mean, numbers that we haven't seen since, what, 1984?
Yeah, 83 would be, so the Journal did a survey of economists for the full year, looking at 5.9, which would be the fastest since 83. But remember, OECD yesterday said 6.5 for the U.S. And more broadly, Leslie, they're talking about the U.S. being this incredible engine of growth for the whole world.
That's
all
right.
Because of a stimulus package that was narrowly passed, because of a couple Senate seats that came down to a special election here or there.
Yeah, that's remarkable. They do note, however, that the rise in U.S. Treasury yields could spark capital flight from emerging markets. We've been talking about that on our air quite a bit over the last few days, just the overall ripple effects of what we're seeing here these days. But certainly remarkable, that 6.5% potential expansion in 2021, and the fact that it's driving the entire global expansion, or expected to drive the global expansion over the course of the year. Just a remarkable change from what we were talking about a year ago, Carl.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.